to look to Cloud9 and remember that this is a home map for this squad for a long time. They're on a 7-map win streak over Ence Academy to play in, over G2 here at Pro League, and Mouse as well added to that list. So Cloud9, no sleepers on this map. And they woke up back on Overpass after going down, but not quite out. That was a 10-6 lead for Ence. They couldn't close on the T side, and now at least they get the favor of sitting back and relaxing on the defense. Cloud9 bring the heat immediately towards B with a bomb, and Shiro lurks A for a pick. Seesaw in play here. While he's been seen, they never saw Snappy get behind the corner.
Yeah, nice spot for the dual Berettas to find themselves. Snappy might make him sing here. He goes unchecked for the first, but he's going to struggle to get much more done than that. It's an important equalizer for Axel, an important trade down at the bottom of ramp. Finds the 4v4, gives a bit more room to Cloud9. Without this forward info, the whole map goes dark for Ence.
No molly for sandbags, so Madden can find a lot of impact here.
Yeah, they're going to have to check this manually. Madden, as a result, has a lot more room than normal. Swinging out. He needs the double because he's getting chased down. Axel, once again, key with the trades. He keeps picking them up. Tap on the bomb for Shiro, trying to force fights, trying to see if any util rains in over the top. It won't, so he's going to commit to the plant now. They're out the elevator, they're looking to fight him. Dual Beretta's up close, trying to move in. Diha looks to squeeze on him and will find the kill with the dualies. Just left to NaVi, but he's making the clutch happen, trying to run away, but Nerds hounds him down.
Yeah, you can't escape Nerds, man. Not on this map. We've seen so many highlights from this dude on Vertigo alone. Very nice try for NaVi, but Nerds was right there, ready to hunt. Hits the back of the head on the escape as well. Easier said than done. NaVi stayed to fight, maybe there's a way for Cloud9. And that's after Madden only going 1-for-1 at sandbags. You feel like that position deserves more damage. Diha with his dualies continues to impress, but Ence take the pistol.
Really important also because it looked like both,
but up against the Galils, they're able to play a bit of a range game, so you know, these rounds, this is something that you've said before. We've had IGLs up here, and, you know, players even like echoing the sentiments of you play these second rounds, these force buys, just like they're real gun rounds. You have to. Got to come into it with a game plan. You need this round. It gives you a good berth into the lead. And right now, it's kind of hanging on by a thread.
Towards stairs, towards Tetris. They're creeping him down right now. Nerds will he get the spot in time. He runs the whole way. Axel hears it coming, and that might beckon them into the A site to finish off what they has to make a gamble, and this is the right read. Closer towards the B stairs. 10 seconds they run in. He can't get the kill, and that's a plant and a very difficult round for Snappy on 10 health.
That was kind of worst case scenario for Ence. I think if anything, you were maybe hoping they go A. Snappy can like gimmick his way to a 1-for-1 on low HP and then set up Diha with health in a retake. But yeah, that got really cooked. Cloud9 play it well. I like that they go through CT and middle, kind of gauging the contact they get given. And that one's going to hurt for Ence because Nerds, the hero of the pistol round, right, runs through middle the whole way and ends up giving over the kill that tips this into an even odds bout, leaves that huge gap in mid and makes life very miserable for the Ence squad.
Yeah, Cloud9 got really good timing because despite Cloud9 have top ramp, that bomb, you'll notice, is not here to stay. Missed shot for Sumpius, and with no armor, it's an easy mowdown for NaVi. He's going to look for a little more on this fake orb grab over the top. NaVi just needs to live here because Cloud9 have already taken mid with a smoke and are splitting this B site. NaVi's causing such a ruckus. Nice kill on the rotate, but it might just be the save for Ence.
Bomb's coming back, though.
No.
Hang on. Yeah, look, they've had to change this on the fly. They never actually had B. They just had the mid-split component and one man over towards the ramp side. With both of them getting dealt with. This one's starting to fall apart for Cloud9. You thought NaVi had done enough. 2 kills over towards A. Was meant to set them up. But Ence have battled back in. Cloud9 gave them some fights across the map, and Ence took them in their stride. Ence end up being the victors in a 3v5. A round that they had no business winning, but a couple of key fights won over towards mid. The fear put in Cloud9. They changed
with a rifle. But at least Hobbit's here for the trade. Just waiting for a swing with a flash. Both anti, in fact.
low utility for both teams. Will come down to aim duels. Some Pius will probably be able to do some work here.
Yeah, an AWP without utility to punish him is an AWP that you really have to pay attention to. They've got no proper way to displace him. Those smokes are going to go over to try and help you get the site control, and as they move up with the flashes, they're kind of pincered by the short play. Sure, they've knocked out Madden, but they don't know about the AWP. Sampaius needs to find his impact, and he's bested. Shiro wrecks him in the head-to-head. The double short side setup's been uncovered, and Cloud9 picked this round apart.
They had a feeling, man. I don't know what caused it, but they had a feeling that was there, and they just completely bypass it and go towards ramp, and crouched on default to cover the plant, guarantees it, and even after they kill Madden, they're so ready for a second. Shiro can even go back and take that kill. Beautiful round out of Cloud9.
I think that round's going to really hurt Sampaius. You know, he's going for like the kind of delayed contact over towards short. He's hoping that the fact that he hasn't swung, hasn't given it away, that's going to let him go on some big multi-kill later in the round, and he can be the hero.
Through that ramp smoke, they've been taking it quite late, and so Ence don't know for sure that this is just a fake out right now. They're waiting the smokes. Snappy can peek over it, but C9 run boosting. Oh, they failed it. Might not matter. D here still gets a lucky shot, should we call it, but Cloud9 and numbers are ready to go. No, that's a great reposition, but the one-way smoke, they may have even seen him through it. Shiro's looking for this pick, and the right angle, Nerds gets tucked in close, but I think they're aware.
Yeah, it looked like they just caught him crossing. They just saw him on that cross. And so Madden moves in from middle, but he's going to have to do something miraculous if he wants to be the saving grace of Ence. Flash out, Madden with the swing, brings Axal down low. And now it's just left to Snappy. Him even moving over in the 1v3 is a desperate look. He's hoping they give him a fight there, but caught in middle. No love for Snappy. Cloud9 with another round.
Just saw a little smile on Nafany's face as well.
It's where, you know, the skill difference doesn't really matter as much.
It means you can play retake rounds on A as well, which are like the key rounds. If your actual A ramp hold isn't going well, you're giving up bomb plants. Axel can win you rounds. Yeah. It's pretty healthy, all things considered.
Dude, I think if you're D here and you've been triple naded, you're rubbing your hands together, right? There's no way they're clearing this now, surely.
I mean, they weren't perfect nades. Were they meant for him, or were they behind the double box? He seemed to take very minimal damage. He was on the left side.
Yeah, but he was playing the left side of Tetris, right? So kind of absorbs it. Sampaius, another kill.
Patient.
This guy was 0-9 coming into this round, but a couple of steps in the right direction have teed Ence up nicely. And you can just see like how different it feels with him finding some success. This round has finally given Ence a leg to stand on. Snappy with the ramp aggro, locked in this fight. Shiro only has the deagle. And Snappy bests him. Nafany's going to try the trade. Full W held down as he embarks on the 1v4.
Go for it. He probably won't, but nothing to lose on this one. They've got a good bit of money. And even if he gets one more kill, that's going to keep the finances low. But yeah, saving the orb. Nothing wrong with that. Ence are going to find their third. Well, Chad was giving out tours. Had a 1v1 earlier. It's a nice place to be. It's a nice vibe. Oh, no one taking the shot. Shiro will still tag him. Snappy gets caught by Nafany, who's been doing this all half, climbing up either side of the ramp smoke, causing problems. 14 and 5 for the leader. And he's on for more. This kill would be a backbreaker. Thank goodness Sampaius hits it.
Big one.
Huge.
That is a really quick reaction. Like, he's low on health. Nafany has the advantage there, but Sampaius makes it work. However, here's the reply. No, it's getting
for B. Right now, they're in a really tough spot. Madden has a lot of work to do.
Madden's got to do it. He's got to be the man. Good flash to set himself up. Pops himself in for that fight. They mollied him, but he's playing ahead of it. Madden tagged once, backstabbed by Axal. Arriving a little later up the ramp on that lurk. Even damaged to Diha with a nade. Softens him up, but that swing, that swing's given over the equalizer.
That's hit on Diha.
Now they want to give it a go. Kit is on the bomb. Kit is on the bomb. Buster's missed the spray. They're nicking it, and that's a robbery! Dia, the absolute madman runs in with nothing but a kit by his side and a smoke down.
Some Pius wasn't even trying to help him. He's too low. He's too far back in spawn. That's a 1v2. And Ence, they're just scratching at the door right now, trying to get out, trying to get into this game. They might have something here.
I think this is going to start hurting, man. If you're Cloud9 and now, like, if you take another L here and now, this is going to be Ence really building. Turns, but no one was looking!
Ow!
Nuts was not supposed to get out of that looking like the better man.
They're in B, though.
Yeah, Dia moving into a site that's already been taken, but he will win that first fight, turning the tide, tipping the scales. It's all starting to build for Ence. nafany's been great in this game, but it's a big clutch.
And if they come in, you have a chance of winning a round. That's exactly what happened. Unfortunately for them, Cloud9 with another buy. I think Madden doesn't expect an op there. You know, he knows they're buying maybe, but maybe doesn't expect an AWP.
And it's a
Top ramp smoke.
yeah,
So
playing default is like really ballsy at this HP.
they don't need to respect that smoke at all.
They're going to go through it, but
there's a
Nuts
nade.
has repositioned. The nade brings him down to 2 HP, but he's still alive. Still a threat.
way.
Nuts can rob the round. Does a bit of damage, brings it into the 2v2. Some Pius has been struggling, but if he... Oh, never mind. Wrapped up close. Can't stop the bomb. It's Snappy
plan.
in this clutch. The leader of Ence trying to set the example for the rest of the troops to follow here. He's got Axal and Hobbit to beat. I don't know where he is. He's got an alright timing on the backstab, but Axal turns at just the right moment.
90-degree flick, and that's still in the half as well. That's a huge round to suck the momentum out of Ence at this point in the game after a big streak in the middle of the half. It's going to force a pause out of Ence, 3 out of 4 in use, and Cloud9 at least give us the goods here. I mean, that's a massive trade on Nerds too, because he was ready to get a multi-kill from that position despite his health.
Absolutely, that was the most important frag of the round. Sampaya is still visibly frustrated. I don't like this timeout. You know, it's just the last round.
I was thinking the same. This is going to be a long game. If you're going to come back, it's going to be long. You need pauses. They've got one left now.
You're moving to the T side, right? Which is usually where you need more timeouts to figure things out, especially if it's in the second half and the CTs have the advantage with a lot of saves, a lot of gun rounds being played. But yeah.
They're also, you know, not coming into it with the best buy anyway. So, you know, maybe
Well, that's
this
exactly
is
why
like
you
the
want a
usage
timeout,
case,
right?
Like
you know, you don't have an ideal buy, so you want to make sure you don't just throw it away because you have 3 SMGs, and well, that's not a good start.
No, that is the worst way it could have opened. And that's Buster's second kill. He's kind of been locked in this eternal struggle versus Nerds over in mid.
They're going to trade this, you think? They're both walking up close. Oh, how's that a miss? It looks dead on to me. No. Snappy's going to have to save the day here. 12 bullets in the mag. He moves back. Cloud9 agree. They say have it. We've got the advantage. We've even got a lurker. Axel has cleared the B site and Diha waits on and off angle, but this might be too little and it might be too late.
If you're Ence, you're happy with the room they've given you. Now, if you were able to win that fight in mid, maybe there was something going for you here. Shiro swung and dealt with over at ramp, and AK and the AWP in the retake, 2 versus 3. But I think the problem that Ence are going to have here is mid's been lost for so long. Cloud9 could even be pushed into CT right now with that deep smoke in. And so they're going to have to spend a lot of time clearing these angles. They're sneaking earlier than normal. They're paranoid about close players. Hell, they're even checking the spawn behind them through A. This is going to cost you a lot of time off the clock, and time is not their friend right now. Swinging out, Madden realizes risks have got to be taken, and he wins that first fight. Hobbit teed up with a flashbang, but Madden still puts up another, and so Buster, from bottom of the board, has got to be the one to walk it over the line, and he delivers. What a round to find 9 for Cloud9 in this third map. times they've played.
That's what they need.
Just the same thing they did
itself.
versus Vitality and G2, right? Not too much to ask. 10 rounds, they said, Vertigo.
Yeah, it's only Cloud9. It's only the map they've been playing since the dawn of their inception. And with Shiro and Axo in form, nafany finding fights on the A site. This is easier said than done. A pistol is everything for Ence. Madden spots that push. He's got nades as well. He's got to be careful. He's seemingly for the sandbags or the boost. They might not make it that far. They could dunk them on Shiro.
I mean, this is exactly what Ence did to open up their pistol, so they need to be ready for Shiro. They won't check for him at first, but they get the trade. However, critically this time, unlike in that first pistol round, Hobbit was able to keep this in the advantage of Cloud9 swinging out from short. And so Ence are left a man down. They don't have that util left over either. Snappy was dealt with in all those fights. And so they were left with one smoke out of the pool of util they came into this round with. It's gone out now, but Ence both committing up short. They're trying to move in. nafany gives them a little fight, gets the info that they're both coming up the short side, and lets these dual Berettas try to take over.
Careful here. This is winnable.
Yeah, in a pistol round, in a 1v2. But he's looking to do his best work, yeah, rerouting down ramp, 30 seconds here. Buster already starting to rotate over towards that B site, and nafany's just cleared out ramp.
And that's a confidence push from nafany, right? That's playing to win instead of playing not to lose. Going out for the information. Buster also just tucked in, low HP.
He can't go
Probably,
for it on his
I think
own.
he's going to wait. He has to wait for nafany here.
Oh, he's giving him the fight. He's giving him a chance, but he nails the shot. It's a big risk for Buster to be fighting there, but a team ace for Cloud9 in the pistol.
But we talked about it in the pre-game on the couch, right? What was playing for info, that causes them to move.
Double mid setup. Ooh, snappy. Finds the 4-on-4, and now the action might come to a bit of a halt in mid.
Nine trying to take the ramp. They will attempt to use it. nafany knows where Sunpice is playing. That's a good shot though from Shiro. Gun in middle to grab a molly that goes too deep. Nerds holds on to the weapon, and he will find one. Trade is good for C9. We got Snappy low in this round, and they're split up. They're isolated. Snappy's going to group up with Diha, who is tasked with taking space, and he knows he has a bit of room. Scout spotted on A, Hobbit seen in middle. Diha will take that space on the B site.
Hobbit's not going to have this info. He's playing for the late middle. Shiro is eventually going to clear it for him, perhaps, from Elevator, and then maybe Hobbit's freed up a little bit more. But for now, this plant's going down to B, and Cloud9 will be left in the retake. That much is a guarantee.
Pulling back as well for Diha, playing it a little safer, but now he is the one on the clock. A headshot angle behind the wood, he won't play it. Drops for a flank clear. Now he knows they're likely together. C9 still haven't given away the info of Shiro's position, but they don't have a kit, it's worth noting. He's throwing a random smoke to try and fake them out, to try and draw their attention, but Hobbit's not buying it. Nade for the plant will be a little bit of damage, and Diha's got to find the double, but Shiro executes him with a headshot, and that's going to be another round for Cloud9. The reward of the force buy for Ence will only be temperamental.
I think that one hurts as well, because it's the same tag team that robbed you of a round now stealing back another one, right? Where you get into the post plant, you've got an empty B site, but then of course Snappy is caught crossing, and bruh, like out of all the ways for Shiro to close that, it just feels extra brutal that like Diha didn't even feel like he really got to show up and fight in that 1v2.
CT's here.
Yeah, Snappy's already up. This is an up-tempo round out of Ence. They're trying to slam the hammer down with a B play. Diha secures the open, and Buster's still here fighting, and he's got a bit of support with Axal moving around to join him. That smoke dropped in close, keeps the pressure on. Man moves past it, but Madden's given over the kill. The tips the scales back in favor of Cloud9. Ence thought they were getting aggressive, but that privilege belongs to the Cloud9 crew in the retake. They waste no time coming through that smoke at the generator. Madden kind of rolled out the red carpet for them.
Just a little bit of impatience, it feels, from Ence, right? Like they went for those lurks maybe a little bit too early. They got the side, they have the bomb.
To the wire, literally. nafany.
They don't actually have the util to clear sandbags, so nafany can just hang out here till the end of the round. Makes his presence known now, and so they will start to home in on his angle. Only good for one. Top ramp taken by Ence. Quite the feat, considering they didn't have a lot of util in this round.
Shiro's playing so audacious as well. Deep peeks ramp early, retakes it, goes over the boost on his own. He's really trying to find fights.
Shot from the Orcs. He fires off on the short side, but now he reroutes. Now he plans all over again. Dead to the swing from Suns. Pius and Buster lost in the source, in the sight. Just Axal in the blink of an eye. This one went south real quickly for Cloud9. And even though he's hanging around, wins the first. He's getting spammed, whittled down. And so he might just have to make a hasty exit here as Ence keep this afloat. They've got a man fast up short. Snappy is here real quick. Madden tries to come through the smoke, but that's going to give the first kill over. NaVi still so clean in these opening fight stats. Constantly finding 5v4s for Cloud9.
Yep, 10-0 between him and Shiro. Might have a slice of the pie. Shiro does fall for that kill on the sandbags, but it is traded swiftly. Re-aggression. Is it at the right time though? Diha looks away, hops back up and gets stinked, but he finishes that kill. It's even.
It's a game of timings for Buster here. Hop it. Never mind. It's never even going to come down to Buster. Some Pius is throwing the AWP out of the map, trying to win it with the M4.
The more warmed up, the more prepared, the more battle-hardened opponents. NaVi, another opener without a problem. Shiro, he's been silent for a few rounds here, but NaVi's got it.
Under the smoke, he's getting away with more. NaVi, a fourth in the round. The captain rising to the occasion. He wants to leave nothing to chance. He will do it on his own if he has to. 15 rounds, 1 away, 5 kills away for Cloud9, and an appearance in the grand finals of ESL Pro League Season 17.
And even though we don't know their opponent, right, Faze, NaVi, we'll find out later, this is still a conversation of Intel Grand Slam. Cloud9 are one of the few teams with a notch on it as well, with the option to even become the Kingslayers, the first ever, if they face and defeat Faze in that final. It's a long shot away, we don't even know yet, but Cloud9 are in that conversation right now. Buster finds an opening kill. And it's untraded at that. Ence storming middle. They grab the rifle. Snappy needs to take matters into his own hands. The Cloud9 keep up the pressure with flashes, nades, mollies. They throw everything Ence's way, trying to close this door. It's been a fantastic run throughout the ESL Pro League for Ence, but it might be ending here.
Yeah, they're starting to lose face all across the map. Shiro moves into middle, Diha up into the B site, but Axal waits for him with bated breath. This is not as safe as he thinks, and the bomb is now away from Ence. 2 kills separate Cloud9 from the grand finals, and they're going there. New heights as NaVi rises to the occasion. Alongside him, Shiro, Axal, Hobbit, and Buster with a redemption arc that we're all envious of. What a turnaround from this guy. What a match. And for Ence, disappointment setting in. This one started getting away from them a long time ago.
What an incredible series for Cloud9. I mean, now they are 3-0 in matches against the Ence core, dating back to the Dallas finals. A 9-match win streak going into the grand finals of EPL. And of course, an 8-win streak on Vertigo alone. They've got the receipts to prove themselves, and as good of a tournament as Ence have provided us. Their Cinderella story.